What up, y'all? It's your boy EQ Lyrics, and this is the first episode of Studio Stories. I would like to tell you about the first time I met up with Tony Touch, first time meeting him. It was a crazy experience. It started off crazy because, as some of you may know, I'm a big Tony Touch fan, especially when he used to do the mixtapes, and I used to cop them back in the day. He used to do all the hip-hop mixtapes, and he still does. But I used to cop them back when they were on cassette tapes. And you know, growing up, I idolized Tony. So around this time, I was engineering Joell Ortiz when I first met him. And before meeting him, he gives me a phone call, and I didn't think it was him because I was getting a lot of prank phone calls, being that I was, I had my music video at the time, I believe. Also, I was on TV here and there. I was on Moondos and doing a lot at the time, and I was busy getting a lot of prank phone calls from, haters in the hood, I guess, who knows. So when they called me up with, hey, what's up, man? It's Tony Touch. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. And I hung up on him, right? Calls me back, hey, it's Tony Touch. Man, it's really me. And I'm like, man, stop playing games with me. I hung up on him again. I'm cursing him out left and right. He keeps calling back. He's like, we need to go. I need to meet up with you in the studio. And I'm like, everybody knows I'm in the studio. Hung up on him again. So finally he tells me, my boy DJ Axe the Bull, gave him my number. I didn't know. Axe didn't call me, let him know. I'm busy cursing my idol out like, And finally, he meets up with me, man, and he's just like, yo, man, what's up, man? You don't believe me? I was like, oh, shit, I didn't really think it was you. My bad. Asked him to tell me, so it was cool, man. Ended up being a dope session, and I ended up working with Tony on a bunch of projects. Shout out to his wife, Sony. And, it was dope from there on in, and he became one of my real cool favorite people to, do music with. So, shout out to him.